Hey y'all, how's it going? It's josh.exe back at it with another episode of the Catalogue project. Today we're looking at Cobalt Road's Purgatory, business casual release number 83. This one is the BizBox edition, originally released in 2015. That's the original release, not the BizBox. I think it's 2 years later, 2017? Whatever. This is one of the first cassettes I ever bought because it was in the BizBox edition. The BizBox it came in was Haircuts for Men and like 2 random cassettes. So I got Purgatory, Pangea, and Haircuts for Men. It was a really, really good deal. Everything in that box was great. The cassette's usual business casual quality. Nothing to complain there. Clouded Visions is our first track. Real classic vaporwave way to launch into this one. Cowbell chimes and the just build starts to wash over you. Heavily reverb, low synth, and a hi-hat beat. It's just super good. Stuff like this got me into the genre in the first place, and it's why I still listen. So it's nice to have it. Really good way to start the album. This one also has a super abrupt ending, which kicks us right into the next track, Mirrors. Mirrors has that cool style and luxury vibes, like the hotel lobby of your dreams lies right in front of you. The pool is just on the other side of the automatic doors. This track is so cool. More of that classic vaporwave with the added in drums, reverb, backing tracks, just what it does. But it's so well done that when it swells and the piano lead kicks in, you're just like, yeah, all right. It's not a bad way to be breaking in the new stereo system. I think after next review it'll be fully broken in. It has some quirks, I'll tell you. I need to do a video on it. Blue Skies, next track, has an alternating 2-note intro with a beat over it that starts to vary itself up. Like we get those 2 notes that alter a little bit, change pitch, before bringing in some cool tones, keeping that 2-note changing into different variations. Near the end, it drops a lot of the track out to have this really cool, just like bare synth lead. Super fun track. Why? Sad but cool. Has a melancholy feel to it with a reverbed wail coming and going. It's pretty evocative of the tone, like it's trying to create, like you tell by the name, like, all right, we're going to be sad. And then that wail, you're like, yeah, we're sad. Dope. But yeah, by the end, it's really cool. They drop all the drums out and just have that underlying track really shine before the fade out. It's nice. Then we get Sleep. I love the piano lead in this track. There's reverb vocals hiding behind it. Super cool track that was really carried by this piano lead and the way the track is layered. It's super full. Might be my favorite track on the A side. Best for last, I suppose. But let's head to the B side. Purgatory. Kicking off the B-side, we have super cool riff. It's slowed down with a guitar riffs, trap beat over it. Some reverb vocals hit. We get an awesome just synth lead. It kicks back into the main riff with some little tails coming in here and there with the vocals really taking center stage before we get a sax-driven interlude. And it starts to trail off. We get some drum modulation. It's really neat. It's a really cool track. The title track definitely didn't hold back, which I'm always happy about. Don't name your album after a crap track, please. Solitude. Big dark synth tones, heavy on the reverb. The drums hit, and we get some complexity to those underlying tones. But like this one, just never takes off for me. It lightens up by the end. It's cool, but I don't know. I could have used some more. Bliss is our next one. Big horns kick us off. Runs for a couple of loops for the first riff, and we get this like drop into the main part of the song. Some soaring guitar riffs over the top. It's amazingly specific in the time period it reminds me of, which is 94 somehow. Don't at me. It's not my favorite track though, but it's really cool for like what it does. Mist, super ominous, very ambient, distant drums here and there. Some leads that sounds so far away. It's a cool contrast to the rest of the album, but I don't really have much to say about it because it does its thing and it feels far away and then it's over. Exit, super mellow, again has that feeling of distance, but it doesn't have the same amount of volume as some of the earlier tracks, but there's still a lot going on. There's cool beats and leads. It's never really a simple sound. It's a really cool way to end the album, and I'm happy that we didn't end with like Mist, where I just don't have much to say. Like this one's definitely neat, and you feel involved by the album, and it's a satisfying conclusion to the cassette. Overall, I think this one has aged super well. It's really fun. It's really well paced. If you could find a copy in any edition, please pick it up. It's super cool. It's an easy 5 out of 5. One of my favorites. Grab it if you can. Links, as always, are in the description. Please like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Later, y'all. Thank you so much for checking it out. Also, thanks for everybody who's been following me on Twitter. Y'all are dope. Anyway, later.